Hey Denmark, we are Everfound, and we did a tour, we played a tour back in January, and in this stack of cards are a bunch of memories that we do not know what they are, and we're going to be talking about them, picking up these cards. So here goes the first card. USA versus Denmark.
USA versus Denmark. Culture.
The differences?
Yeah.
People are different.
I think people dress different. That's one thing we noticed right away, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of Denmarkians are taller than a lot of Americans.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot more blonde people.
Denmark is a little bit smaller. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, cultural differences.
Food?
Yeah, food.
We don't sing before we take meals.
That's a big cultural thing.
We've noticed that. And then just, you guys eat a lot of bread stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of sandwiches, and I guess Americans don't really eat as many sandwiches.
Well, in America we have our own version of sandwiches, but it seems like the Denmark version of sandwiches is very fancy, and they have a lot of different
You guys
types.
eat with a fork in your left and a knife in your right, I guess. Which is kind of weird.
Well, we do that here too, but that's like really formal.
Yeah, you wouldn't eat that unless you're at a fancy restaurant.
Next card.
Alright, why play music?
Why do we play music?
Why not?
Because we're not good at anything else.
You can't not play music.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like God has called me to play music and me to write songs.
And we can't really do anything else. I mean, we could do other things, but we just have a passion for what we do with our musical abilities.
And God has called us to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine us doing something else.
Go. Bad habits.
Bad habits.
I chew on pens.
Even pens that I chewed on before. It's kind of gross. It happened today. We were writing a song, and I kept chewing on this pen, and then somebody called and he needed to write something down. So he grabs my pen and he's writing it down. He's like, yeah. And he puts it in his mouth, and I'm just laughing because I think it's gross. I'm not going to touch the pen after he chewed on it.
What's your bad habit?
Bad habits. I'll tell you your bad habits. They come up to my drums during the show, and they spin my cymbals on the stand. That really pisses me off because they make them unstraight, and that really is...
It makes them mad.
Family. Family is good. I like family.
I think it's a really big part of our lives.
We travel as a family. We do everything as a family.
You know,
it gets kind of crazy. Lots of drama. But
I always miss Grandma. I don't know about you guys, but my grandma doesn't travel with us, obviously, and I always miss her.
And a lot of our family is also the reason why we do. You know, it kind of ties into why we do music. There's been family members in our family that sat in prison for, over 20 years for their faith, and that, there's a lot that inspires us to dig deeper in what we believe in and what we stand for.
Yeah. Denver. Denver is home.
It's the best city on the planet.
It's good to be home, but not for too long. If you're home for too long, you just feel lazy.
Cold and hot in one day. That's Denver for you.
Mile high.
It's a city mile high. Actually, I found out that we have the highest, because it's up in the mountains. We have the highest tunnel that cars drive through in the whole world. It's awesome.
Chipotle started in Denver.
Yes. Chipotle started in Denver.
Movies. Italian Job. Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
Golly, that's about it.
Last night I watched a movie called The Music Never Stopped. It was really cool. You should check it out.
Russia. Motherland.
Russia. The motherland.
We really want to go back and tour in Russia.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Actually, we might be going back to Russia this year.
Yes, and we moved to the States from Russia in 1996.
We were born there.
All four of the band members born there.
By the way, if you're watching this video and you're like, they're talking about 4 people, there's a photo of 4 people, and then the videos there's 4 people. Larry is not just being cut out by the camera, he's just not here.
He wasn't able to make it.
He wasn't able to make it.
He's in Denver.
And
Yes,
we are not.
he's in Denver.
Okay, so...
What does music mean to you?
What does music mean? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I think you.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I guess we touched upon it earlier. It's just what we all feel we're called to, and we feel like we have an ability to play music, and we have something to say, and we use music as our voice, to share with people, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like music, for me, has, impacted me dramatically. Like I think it, some bands, some artists has completely changed. God, I feel like God used those, to change my views on life, and just kind of led me. Music has led me through some dark times. So.
Yeah, I think there's two things for me. Like when I make music, when I'm performing music, and then when I'm just listening to music. I guess that's three things, but like when I'm listening to music, especially like worship music usually draws me closer to God or makes me think of how good God is. But what I really also love about music is like a song can capture a moment, and you could be years after, and you listen to that song and it brings you back. And I think music is really big for me like that in my life. When I'm playing music for people, I love how people's face just opens up. Like if they're listening to the song and there's a connection, I love to see that people are letting your words, your song into their life. To me, that means a lot. I don't know, we get a lot of letters from people that listen to our music, and people that find healing or God heals them through our music. Stuff like that really means a lot to me. That's what music means.
What is church for you? I guess one big thing is just community of people that believe in what you believe in, and people that hold you accountable, people that grow with you spiritually, people that speak into your life.
Yeah.
That's what church means to me.
Yeah.
Body of Christ.
Yeah, I feel like my definition of church lately has just been very growing, like at first church is just this thing your parents make you go to or whatever you have to go to, and then at one point like you start really thinking about who is God to me and who is Jesus to me, and what does the church have to do with my relationship with God. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's really beautiful when a bunch of people come together to worship God and to talk about how much He has done for them in their life. That's what church means to me. It's celebrating life together with other people.
Yeah, I think it's just, the importance of Christian community is a huge, huge part of it, and the importance of finding healing through that community. I just feel like God really
Uses
works.
people to speak to you.
Yeah, uses people to speak to you and to work through other people if we allow Him. So.
Toffee.
Oh,
Our good friend, this guy right here.
this is what runs in our veins when we're in Denmark.
Yes.
Or when our good friends from Denmark come and bring us some toffee feet.
And what
Toffee feet
runs
becomes
through
like
us.
our blood.
Yeah.
We love it to death.
We think of our good friend.
This is to die for.
This is
to
actually
die
what the
for.
song was about. And I finally found what I've been looking for.
I don't think this.
Sushi!
Danish sushi.
Oh,
We must say that the best sushi we've ever had has definitely been in Denmark.
In
Was-
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Best, freshest, most delicious
Juicy sushi.
Diet.
diet.
Meat.
We don't want to say too much.
We're not going to say too much, but we need to do it. Because of toffee feet.
Yes.
Actually, on the Denmark tour, I personally gained at least like 10, 12 pounds in 2 weeks.
He's
in
worked it
Denmark.
off. though. It's
That's
good,
what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
But that's
Danish
because in
food
Denmark
is
they
good.
had such good food. touring?
Love it and miss it. We've been writing for the past 2 months.
We haven't been playing shows for the last 2 months. It's crazy.
I haven't played a single show in like 2 months, and I'm really looking forward to
getting back
and starting playing shows on Sunday.
Touring, man, I just miss people. I miss seeing people, playing for people. That's what touring means to me, like connecting with people. I can't wait to go back on tour.
Riverfest.
Holy cow.
Woohoo!
This is the reason we're going to Denmark again.
We're going to be in Denmark in May.
I think we're all super stoked about that.
We are.
Last weekend of May.
It is going to be incredible. We are going to rock you, Denmark.
You better come out and bring all your friends because we're going to throw it down. We're going to have a party.
Faith.
Oh boy, that's a big one.
Yeah, I guess it's just who we are.
Yeah, and definitely it's what defines us. You know, we've been talking about this a lot lately and just been kind of going through the season in our lives, just realizing that what we do is not the most important thing in our lives, and it's so easy for us to get caught up in, you know, kind of trying to reach that next level in your career, and trying to you know, just sell a little bit more records, or, you know, I was always looking for the next step up. But and it's easy to allow those things to become your identity.
Yeah.
You know, and we've been talking a lot about that. You know, just learning how to be the same person on and off stage, and learning how to, you know, trying to figure out, find your identity in Christ.
Instead of anything else.
Instead of anything else. So,
Yeah.
Faith is a big part of what we do.
Cafe bus.
I miss the people on the cafe bus.
Coffee, drinking coffee.
Hanging out with people. Driving in the cafe bus.
Yes.
Really close together.
Blue. Nice blue.
Blue.
Makes me think of that
Big.
color.
And
Sometimes it smelled like diesel.
it was a little scary sometimes on the, like, at night in the snow.
Yeah, driving through the snow. That was intense. A bike. We could skip that one.
No. Why don't you talk about bike?
We were walking somewhere.
In Denmark?
Yeah, we were just walking to some grocery store or something. And
It was a day.
I don't remember anything else.
Right, it was a day out between shows.
Yeah, it was a day off, and I was walking with my brothers, and I'm on the side of the pathway, and everybody else is on the other side, and I hear Ruslan or somebody screaming, "Jan, watch out!" And I hear this ding, 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 and I turn around, and this guy's like, "Ah!" And he just smacks right into me, like his bike crashes right into me. He must have been going like 20 miles an hour, and it wasn't pretty. He flew like 15 feet up in front of me, and he was really angry at me.
Yeah.
It was a $5,000 bicycle.
Yeah. Next thing you know is this really angry Danish person screaming at Jan in Danish.
Why is it my fault? You know, I'm worth more than $5,000.
See, in America we don't have half as many bikes as you guys do in Denmark. I feel like there's a bunch of bikes everywhere.
Yeah, it's scary. If you're watching this, the man that hit me,
Do not hit
people again.
hit Americans on bikes.
I'm coming for you. Denmark. Was this?
No, I think that's a new card.
Okay.
Just overall.
In one word, amazing. I think. I really do.
Just beautiful, beautiful country, beautiful people. Just had an amazing time out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, amazing hospitality. Had a great time.
We had a good start in our relationship, Denmark. I feel like
I think we need to keep this relationship going.
we're really gonna get close, and
Play lots of shows
Yeah.
for you.
my heart goes out. Discipleship.
That's heavy. I don't know. To me, when I think about discipleship, it means like doing life together with people, but also helping people be more like Christ. And you know, a lot of us, like, we deal with, every one of us deals with good times in our life and with hard times and with bad times. And I feel like discipleship, we try to help each other be more like Jesus and try to bring each other closer to God. And God uses us to do that.
Just hands and feet
of Christ.
Yeah, God.
And I think musically too, it's like with our songs, I think we try to disciple our listeners in a way, because we try to bring them closer to Christ and we try to do life together through our music. I think on a bigger picture, I hope that's what our band does, is relate with people, bring them closer to God, and just do life together. Yeah.
Fans.
We love them.
Friends.
Yeah.
We really appreciate the people that listen to our music, and we, love to hang out at shows and after shows, talking to the people that buy our music, the people that come to our shows, and just really getting to know them, I guess.
At the end of the day, we're that's kind of what we're dependent on. That's the reason we're able to do what we do, and
that's the reason we do what we do.
Yeah, and that's people. And it's we feel like we really feel like we're one family, with our fans. We feel like it's one big, at concerts it just feels like it's one big family. We always try to, at our shows, we never try to talk at people, play at people. We always try to create an experience where, everybody in the room is enjoying it, everybody in the room is having a great time.
And we're all on this journey of life together.
For the 45 minutes that we get to play or whatever, that everybody's on this one epic trip.
Yeah. Danish pastry.
Very different than American Danish pastries.
True Danish pastry.
True Danish pastries are life-changing. I would say it's Jesus.
I can say this. I have not had a single Danish pastry after I ate the Danishes in Denmark.
Yeah.
Are you waiting till you go back?
Yes, I am. I didn't do that consciously, I gotta confess. But it is true. I have not had a single Danish.
You don't really have that desire anymore to eat the fake.
To go for the fake stuff.
Well, thank you for watching. We really appreciate you guys. If you're still listening, if you're still watching.
If you made it to the end of this video, we salute you.
Yeah, we're really excited to be coming back to Denmark in May for Riverfest. We'll be playing Sunday night.
I think so. I think we have a couple of sets.
Sunday night.
Yes, Sunday night.
Sunday evening.
So, we'll see you then.
It'll be awesome.
See you soon.